Well, how's it going, JDM crew? John here with another inventory episode for JDM Expo. And what better one to be than the second of the two Ken Meris that we've just got. This is the other one. You remember the silver one? It should be up by the time you guys actually see this video. And then we have this white one here. The other one, we already removed the front lip. This one, we're going to be removing that also, getting ready so that whenever it gets shipped out, we don't have to be spending some extra time and it's able to just go on the next boat out of here. So we have this all cleaned up here. It looks really nice. The other one, you might remember, had the carbon fiber trimmings instead. This one's got chrome. So more classic for a lot of you guys that enjoy that. So let's check her out. Alright, so you can definitely see this exterior is really nice. See that shine there? The sun just glinting off the glass there. Yeah, I'll just let the car do the talking for the most part here. You can see just how beautiful she is. And you can see, just like the other one and a lot of other rear-wheel drive cars, that staggered setup. Now these tires though are not like the other ones, or I mean the wheels and tires set up here. The other one was a bit more shinier. This offset's a little bit different, not as out and not as deep dish either on the wheel design, but got that classic Watanabe style here that's also very popular with the classics. And it's a little bit more flush, so they're not, the offset's not having them stick out as much, so a little bit more flush with the fender flares here. So there's that. And for this interior, yeah, we do have some newspaper down there to keep everything in good shape. But here you can check out the carpeting underneath, old school. So just keeping that on there. Got the original steering wheel and that wood shift knob there. And when it comes to audio, this is actually more original than the other one. We have the AM FM receiver here. And the Clarion cassette deck. And the gauges here, really nice. We got 87,000 kilometers on the clock. You'd probably ask our sales team for any verification if you wanted to know if it's rolled over. Generally, these are kept in pretty good shape, so finding them over 100,000, while you'd expect to be more common, people actually keep these locked up and safe a bit more often than you'd expect. So finding under 60,000 miles is not uncommon, which is nice. But also, a lot of these tend to get their engines and everything fully restored, so kind of resets that a bit. But yeah, when it comes to the chassis though, generally they're in good shape. People seem to be taking good care of these unless they're sitting out in a lot somewhere, which you might have seen some of the articles in recent weeks and months as more and more people discover a lot of these cars hidden out in the countryside of Japan. So yeah, so all in all, pretty good here. And what's great though is that the dash is in good shape there. Yeah, once the camera adjusts to that bright shine there, you can see it's not cracked or anything. Yeah, for being well over 40 years old, that's impressive. Now let's take a look at the engine bay. I just love that fastback style. Well, here we go. Now don't be fooled by the wiring. These are actually, yeah, for some reason the red one is ground and the black one is actually hot. But yeah, everything here is like really old school. We got this old airbox there, a little filter element in there, goes across the carburetors there. And for those of you guys that love classics, you know, cars love carbs. So yeah, a lot of really old stuff on here, which is great. Just more original and OEM replacements rather than the often common, you know, modern updates here. So yeah, even this original radiator there. And I actually believe this has the AC unit installed. Have to double check because it does have an additional like condenser in the front there, and even on the interior there's some extra units in there. So yeah, it looks like the AC unit here, plumbing going inside there, and then we have this condenser up front. So remember, after the 60s and 70s, like, it was an option on some of the vehicles, so a lot of them didn't have it and a lot of them do. So we've had more come through that didn't have it, but yeah, this one, as original as it is, pretty impressive. Like, it looks like a pretty old starter on there, and you can see they've definitely kept up on the maintenance there with that good old oil filter. Now, for those of you familiar with the older Datsuns, it's the same type, so easy to find replacement parts anywhere in the world. Yeah, just gorgeous. I mean, I like the updated ones, but to see more original and OEM replacement is pretty cool. So yeah, they took pretty good care of that, guys. And yeah, even look underneath here. So however they kept it clean or restored, it's just fabulous. Well, there you have it, crew. Another fabulous Ken Meri there. And yeah, if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, info@jdm-expo.com. Just message our sales team, and even if you do direct message us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, it all goes to our sales team. They'll be able to get back to you within 24 hours. And yeah, we've had a lot of these. We've had at least a dozen or 2 dozen over the past year come through here, so you can check in some of those older videos if you're interested in just seeing some of the other examples that have come and gone. So these 2 are in our inventory now, and probably be shipping out soon. You guys are ordering these like crazy, so I'm glad to see them. Absolutely beautiful vehicles. And if you're interested in this or any others, make sure to hit up our sales team. Check out those other videos that we have. Subscribe for more content. And if you have any questions about the process, also forward those questions to our sales team, and they'll be able to let you know. It's pretty nice, though. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.